Today, we embark on a profound journey, one that has mystified sages, philosophers, and seekers throughout the ages. This journey is not through the physical realms, but through the vast landscapes of our inner selves. It's a path of enlightenment known as spiritual alchemy, a process of transforming the lead of our lower selves into the gold of our higher, enlightened beings. Spiritual alchemy is more than just a metaphor for personal growth. It is an ancient practice rooted in the belief that we can actively participate in our own transformation. It teaches us that within each of us lies the potential for profound change, a power to convert our challenges, fears, and limitations into strengths, wisdom, and unconditional love. As we explore this ancient wisdom, remember, this is not just a journey of knowledge, but one of practice, introspection, and real tangible change. So, open your mind, prepare your heart, and let's begin the alchemical process of transforming your life today. At its core, spiritual alchemy is the art and science of inner transformation. Its origins can be traced back to ancient civilizations, where it was shrouded in secrecy, symbolized by the quest to turn base metals into precious gold. However, the true gold sought by alchemists was not material, but spiritual, a metaphor for the purification and perfection of the self. Spiritual alchemy offers us a framework for understanding and navigating the complex processes of personal growth and self-actualization. It teaches us how to use our experiences, especially the challenging ones, as raw materials for our transformation. The essence of spiritual alchemy lies in the concept of transmutation, the process of changing one's base or lead qualities into gold, which symbolizes our highest potential. This transformation is not about rejecting parts of ourselves, but about recognizing and working with our shadows, fears, and limitations to evolve into more integrated, whole beings. The alchemical journey is marked by several stages, each representing a phase of inner work and spiritual development. These stages are not linear, but cyclical, reflecting the ongoing nature of personal growth. We'll uncover practices and insights that can help us navigate the complexities of our psyche, heal our wounds, and unlock our true potential. At the heart of spiritual alchemy is the goal of achieving the Philosopher's Stone, a symbol of ultimate wisdom and enlightenment. This legendary substance was believed to have the power to transform any metal into gold and to grant immortality. For us, the Philosopher's Stone represents the realization of our true self, the embodiment of peace, wisdom, and unity with all that is. As we journey through the stages of spiritual alchemy, we'll explore ancient wisdom and modern practices that can help us transform our lives. From confronting and releasing our ego to achieving a state of harmony and enlightenment, the path of spiritual alchemy is a call to embark on the most significant adventure of all, the quest to discover and realize our fullest potential. After understanding what spiritual alchemy is and recognizing our prima materia, our raw material, we venture into the first active stage of our transformation, calcination. Calcination is the process of heating or burning something to a high temperature, and in the context of spiritual alchemy, this refers to the burning away of our ego and false identities. It's about confronting those parts of ourselves that are no longer serving us, our pride, our fears, and the masks we wear to protect ourselves from the world. This stage is about letting go of these illusions to reveal the pure essence that lies beneath. But how do we begin this process? It starts with self-reflection. Take time each day to sit quietly with your thoughts. Notice the narratives you tell yourself about who you are and question their truth. Are these beliefs serving you, or are they holding you back? Meditation is a powerful tool in this stage. It allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without attachment, letting them pass through us like clouds in the sky. Another effective practice is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help bring clarity to the complexities of your inner world. It's a way to externalize what you're going through, making it easier to see what needs to be released. Calcination can be challenging. It requires us to face parts of ourselves we'd rather ignore. But remember, this is a necessary fire. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we must burn away the old to make room for the new. As the ashes of our ego begin to cool, we move into the next stage of our alchemical journey: dissolution. Dissolution is where we start to truly let go, allowing our rigid structures and identities to dissolve into a more fluid state. It's about acknowledging and processing our emotions, understanding that they are not obstacles, but pathways to deeper insight. In this stage, we learn the importance of water, symbolizing our emotions and the unconscious mind. Just as water flows, we too must learn to be more fluid with our emotions, allowing them to flow through us without resistance. This doesn't mean being overwhelmed by them, but rather giving ourselves permission to feel fully and then letting those feelings go. One way to practice this is through mindfulness. This could be as simple as paying attention to your breath, or as engaging as mindful walking in nature. The key is presence, being fully in the moment with your emotions without judgment. Therapy or counseling can also be incredibly beneficial during dissolution. Sometimes, we need a guide to help us navigate the depths of our emotions and unconsciousness. A trained professional can provide insights and strategies that we might not be able to see on our own. Embracing emotional fluidity also means recognizing the impermanence of our feelings. Just like the tides, emotions come and go. By accepting this, we free ourselves from the fear of being stuck in negative emotions forever. It's a reminder that no matter how dark the night, the dawn will come. As we allow ourselves to dissolve, to become more in tune with our emotional selves, we prepare the ground for new growth. The dissolution of the old self is not an end, but a beginning. It's the water that nourishes the seeds of the new self waiting to sprout. Having navigated through the fiery process of calcination and the watery depths of dissolution, we arrive at the stage of separation. This is where we begin to sift through the remnants of our old selves, separating the pure from the impure, the essence from the non-essential. It's a time of discernment and clarity, where we learn to distinguish between what genuinely serves our highest good and what needs to be left behind. Separation is about honing in on our true desires, values, and beliefs. It involves a deep and sometimes challenging inquiry into who we are at our core, beyond the influences of society, family, and our own past experiences. This stage calls for solitude and reflection, providing us with the space to listen to our inner voice. One effective way to engage in this process is through solitude and nature immersion. Spending time alone, especially in the tranquility of nature, can help us connect with our authentic selves. The simplicity and stillness of the natural world act as a mirror, reflecting back to us our true nature, free from the noise and distractions of everyday life. Another tool for separation is introspective practices, such as deep meditation, guided visualization, and even certain forms of art therapy. These activities can help us visualize our inner landscape, identifying the elements that resonate with our true self and those that do not. As we engage in this process of separation, it's important to approach ourselves with kindness and patience. The journey of discovering one's true self is not about harsh judgment, but about gentle uncovering. It's an invitation to meet ourselves with curiosity and openness, ready to embrace all that we are and all that we can be. With the insights gained from the stage of separation, we move into the realm of conjunction. This stage is about recombining the elements of our being that we have identified as true and essential into a new, unified whole. It represents the alchemical marriage, the union of our dualities and opposites, leading to the birth of our integrated self. Conjunction is a celebration of balance and harmony within. It's about recognizing and accepting the multiplicity of our being, understanding that our strength lies in the unity of our diverse parts. This stage encourages us to bring together our rational mind with our intuition, our masculine with our feminine aspects, our shadow with our light, creating a holistic sense of self. Practices for achieving this unified state include yoga, which physically embodies the union of mind, body, and spirit, and holistic healing modalities such as Reiki or acupuncture, which work to balance the body's energies. Creative expression, through writing, painting, or music, can also be a powerful conduit for bringing together the various aspects of ourselves into a cohesive whole. The process of conjunction reminds us that our growth and transformation are not about discarding parts of ourselves, but about integration. It teaches us the beauty of wholeness, where every aspect of our being is acknowledged and valued. In this unified state, we find a deep sense of peace and alignment with our purpose, ready to move forward on our journey with a renewed sense of clarity and strength. Fermentation is the stage where the essence of transformation begins to deeply penetrate our being, leading to a profound spiritual rebirth. It symbolizes the processes of putrefaction and fermentation, where the old self is completely decomposed, and from this decomposition, new life begins to emerge. This stage is marked by significant inner change, often accompanied by periods of darkness that precede the dawn of new understanding and enlightenment. Fermentation is experienced as a dark night of the soul, a phase where all seems lost and one's faith is tested to its limits. Yet, it is precisely through this darkness that the light of a deeper wisdom and a renewed spirit is born. The key to navigating this stage is to surrender to the process, to trust in the journey, even when the destination remains unseen. Practices that support this stage include deep meditation and contemplative prayer, which provide solace and connection to a higher power during times of inner turmoil. Engaging in reflective practices such as writing, art, or music can also help express and process the complex emotions and insights arising during this time. Community and spiritual companionship are invaluable during fermentation. Sharing your journey with others who are on similar paths can offer comfort and understanding. Spiritual guidance from mentors or guides who have traversed their own dark nights can provide light posts along the way, reminding you that rebirth is on the horizon. Following the profound transformation of fermentation, we arrive at distillation, the purification of the reborn self. In this stage, the spiritual insights and inner changes that began in fermentation are refined and purified, leading to a clarity and purity of being that reflects our highest essence. Distillation involves a process of selective refinement, where the insights and changes are integrated into our being in a way that only the purest aspects of ourself remain. It is about achieving a state of inner purity and clarity, where the mind and spirit are in harmonious alignment, free from the impurities of ego and the distractions of the material world. To facilitate this process, advanced meditation techniques can be employed, focusing on the cultivation of inner silence and the transcendence of the self. Practices such as mindfulness, where one remains fully present and aware in each moment, can help maintain the purity achieved through distillation in daily life. Living ethically and with integrity also becomes a cornerstone of this stage, as our actions, thoughts, and words are aligned with our highest principles and values. This alignment further purifies our being, allowing us to live in a state of grace and harmony, both with ourselves and the world around us. The goal of distillation is not to remove ourselves from the world, but to engage with it from a place of deep inner peace and clarity. By achieving this level of purity, we become beacons of light and wisdom, guiding others on their paths and contributing to the collective transformation of consciousness. Coagulation is the crowning achievement of the alchemical journey, where the spiritual insights, purification, and inner transformations we have undergone are solidified into our very being. This stage represents the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, not as a literal stone, but as a metaphor for achieving a state of divine consciousness. It is the point at which we realize our oneness with all that is, embodying the wisdom, love, and power of the universe within our individual selves. The duality of existence is transcended, and we come to experience a profound sense of unity and interconnectedness with life. The Philosopher's Stone symbolizes the ultimate truth and understanding that we are all part of a larger, divine whole, and that our true power lies in our ability to manifest this divinity through our thoughts, words, and actions. Practices that facilitate the realization of coagulation include advanced spiritual disciplines that focus on the unity of all things, such as non-dualistic meditation, contemplative prayer, and the study of sacred texts that emphasize the interconnectedness of life. These practices help to anchor the state of divine consciousness within our daily lives, making the Philosopher's Stone a living presence within us. Living as an alchemist in this stage means embodying the qualities of the Philosopher's Stone in every aspect of our lives. It involves living with intention, compassion, and wisdom, using our inner transformation to inspire and uplift others. It means seeing beyond the illusions of separation and recognizing the divine in everyone and everything. With the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, our journey through the stages of spiritual alchemy does not end, but takes on a new dimension. We become alchemists in the truest sense, equipped with the wisdom and insight to effect meaningful change in our lives and the world around us. This section is not so much a stage as a way of being, a path that we walk every day as we apply the principles of spiritual alchemy to transform our reality. Living as an alchemist means viewing every experience, challenge, and interaction as an opportunity for growth and transformation. It involves applying the principles of alchemy to our relationships, work, and personal development. Using our inner light to illuminate the darkness and transmute lower energies into higher vibrations. It also means being a force for positive change in the world, using our heightened consciousness and understanding to address social, environmental, and spiritual challenges. By embodying the principles of love, unity, and transformation, we can inspire others to embark on their own alchemical journey, creating a ripple effect that has the power to transform society at large. In living as an alchemist, we realize that the journey of transformation is never truly complete. There is always deeper wisdom to explore, more inner shadows to illuminate, and greater heights of consciousness to attain. The path of spiritual alchemy is a lifelong journey, one that enriches not only our own lives, but the lives of all those we touch. Remember that this journey is both personal and universal, a path walked by seekers throughout the ages. It is a journey of awakening, transformation, and ultimately enlightenment, offering each of us the tools to become the alchemists of our own lives. By embracing the principles of spiritual alchemy, we embark on a transformative journey that leads not only to personal fulfillment, but to the realization of our highest potential as co-creators of our reality.